Trophy to crown the AAC Conference champion. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Keeping it on the ground here. It's just the middle, but gets stuck. That run goes nowhere.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's got some space. And he's into the end zone. But hold on, there's a flag down. This might be coming back. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. And now they'll set up for the point after. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Turner decides to fair catch this. Down here for this offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
That gain makes it second and medium. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. The ball is caught. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Handoff to the single back. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Badgers are moving quickly down the field. Dropping back, it's Ferguson. And he finds the running back in the flat. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. There's the handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Less than a yard to go here on 4th down. The offense is going to go for it. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They make the 1st down, brought down to the 31.
What a job by this offense picking up the 1st down. As a play caller, you look at where you are on the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer. From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball, so he's in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. The Badgers have 1st and 10 here. Handoff in a single back formation. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. Man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
That's the end of the first quarter. Oklahoma 7, Wisconsin 0.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Motion now from the tight end. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Turner decides to field it. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. He hands it off from the gun. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. They'll try to run for the 1st down. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
3rd down, I think the defense is really expecting the ball to go through the air. Instead, the offense keeps it on the ground, gives it to one of the more skilled players, and he gets the yards he needs. Move the sticks.
And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
2nd down after that previous play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down mark.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a 1st down. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he's tackled after the catch. And it's a bunch formation. And now the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Eludes the rush. Pass caught. The game picks up the 1st down, tackled at the 37. That's good execution of the pitch and catch to pick up the 1st down there. Nice conversion.
A really nice conversion here. To me, the route is what separated this play. The fact that he's able to get to this point downfield, and by the time he turned around, that ball is on him. So nice route and nice hands there to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Makes a quick grab. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
And the Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Very efficient on third down, and now it's 1st down and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
I hate to question a play call, but that close to the goal line on 1st and goal, and you throw it. Oh, why not run the football right there?
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Bulldozing his way past tacklers. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Conference championship pressure, they just grind their way. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Here's the fair catch by the return man. It's like 1 more play here before halftime. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Badgers will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. That one takes it across the 30-yard line. Now it's 2nd down here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Using his legs here. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the 1st down marker.
Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Important second down play coming up. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Sooners pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. They'll test the right side here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
That's exactly what the coach, I'm sure, talked about there at halftime, is the defense is going to be out there on the field first. We're down in this football game. We got to get pressure on this offense, come up with some plays, and get the ball back to our offense. And that's exactly what they have a chance to do now.
And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. And the Badgers will line up on 1st and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking downfield, it's Ferguson. And here comes a deep shot. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? He's at the 50. Brought down after the takeaway, a big play by the defense to end this quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Oklahoma 14, Wisconsin 7.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's complete downfield. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they tack on the extra point. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Scanning the field. It's Ferguson. Dumps a short go down to the running back. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you've got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
A pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw it on first down. It's an out route. The catch made. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. Quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it could be pick 6 going the other way.
Pass caught. Second down now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Looking to throw it again. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he'll set up to throw. Tight end makes the grab. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw. It's Ferguson. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Here we go. It's what you hope for. 4th quarter, 1-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple of scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Crosses the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And he's into the end zone. But there is a marker down, so hold everything. That one's going to hurt. Take that crucial touchdown off the board, back them up, and we'll see if they can score again. Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll run it here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here. Here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Quarterback drops back, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
How about the call here? They go with the screen on third down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got fourth and short.
And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. And the running back takes the handoff.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? A solid run, good for first down yardage. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Inside the 30 now. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. And the Badgers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. BB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Takes the toss and heads left. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Well, when you get down into the red zone, one thing we know about quarterbacks in the passing game is the windows are tight. Love to see this offense here picking up some positive yards down in this tight area by getting the ball to a playmaker and letting him do his thing.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They're going to run it here. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. It goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Caught quickly. No, he didn't make it. He did not get there. What a huge play by this defense late in this tight game.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver, has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Timeout is called here to stop the clock on this crucial possession. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. That gain sets up a third down play. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a fourth down now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Sooners will have to punt this one away. And the ball is away from inside the 10. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Wisconsin offense back out on the field. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Looking to pass. It's Ferguson. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the gun, he looks for an open man. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. You don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous. Lost his concentration and drops the ball.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Burns. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he pulls in the catch. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Badgers.
Now you've got a big decision. What a great touchdown. But think about it. If you kick the extra point, you tie the game up, probably go to overtime. Or you roll the dice and go for 2 and potentially win the game.
And the coach says, forget overtime. We're going for 2. Try to win it right here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he'll be stopped short. An enormous play by the defense. A game-saving moment here as they preserve the lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Number 16. Hands on the football.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one.